Come on, you little fat doggy. Hey, you little fat doggy. What's going on, you little fat doggy? Huh? Hey, what song is this? I met my baby at the Fizz Club underneath the Town Cafe on the corner of Lafayette and 4th Street late one Wednesday. She offered me a red stripe. I said, baby, not a chance. I could go for a tall, cool ginger ale. How about we just dance? We did the boom, shaboom, the doo. I did it. Mocha chocolate and the nitty gritty. We did the coochie coo, the lazy ballerina. Baby, make me feel like I'm a California dreamer, yeah. Well, I asked her for her number. She said, here's my phone at work. I put 2 and 2 together. Damn, she must be with some jerk. 2 summers later on the vineyard came another opportunity. She came all that way just to see me play, but I was with sweet Lisa Marie. After so many months of waiting, well, finally come that spring. She was free and clear and good to go, and hot damn, we did our thing. We did the boom, shaboom, the rumble in the jungle, the who knows who, and the haystack shuffle did the, I don't know the words, and the something, something, something. Girl from Ipanema, yeah. Forgot that song. That's a good old Martin Sexton one called Boom Shaboom. Good evening, good people. Hope you're doing fine on this evening. It's late. It's late for a very important date. You and I here all alone. You and I all alone. Sunday morning here at home. Sky's blue and the coffee's strong. It's true. Then I open my eyes to a dream realized in front of me. And I haven't got a clue what in the world is happening to me. I think I'm happy, like first day of summer vacation. Happy, gotta get a little rest and relaxation. Happy, like a choir on Sunday morning singing true. Hey, what are you doing? Why are you rapping? What are you rapping for? We're singing just folk music, folk tunes. Looking all aggressive. What being all aggressive. Sometimes these dogs, they just don't know how to stay in a genre, you know? I feel like I'm watching 3 different views of Kyle, but they're all different points of lag. Oh man, side hustle. Meet me in the house. What's happening? What's happening? What's going down? Yo, fantastic. Cams, yeah. Well, let's do that. We'll do that. That does look a little slower tonight, doesn't it? Something's not right. Oh, StreamYard. Oh, TikTok. Cam Catkin, I feel so lost with agents. Say more. Like you're trying to do them and they're just not behaving, or you're feeling like they're just off doing shit and you don't have control. Like, what is it about agents that you're not grooving on? I mean, if you're frustrated with them, I would say we don't really have agents right now. We've got semi-agentic things. We've got Manus, which is agenty, or you're trying to build them. I don't think we haven't had the Chat GPT moment yet for agents. I don't know who it's going to come from. I mean, Manus is a little bit. I would say GenSpark is probably slicker still than Manus, but Manus feels a bit more robust. Anyone tried the Lortix Suna open source gen purpose agent? I have not. I have no idea how to use Manus. Is that something you could talk about, or GenSpark? Yeah. Yeah, let's go. We'll go do something. I mean, to a great degree, you can almost think of it like this. You can almost think of it like this. Okay. We're going to the boxes. We're going to the boxes. We're going to the boxes, people. Just hang on. Hang on. Just calm down. Everybody calm down. We're going to get there. But we've got the toolbox, too. Okay. Okay, I got it. Okay. I got it. Okay. Okay. That's good. It's good. Good question from the crowd. Good question, Cam Catkin from Cleveland. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. Here's your large language model, right? There's your GPT. And then here's your Chat GPT. All right. And this is going to be your basic 4.0 model. That might look like magenta to you, but that's just 4.0. So here's all your knowledge. We took all of the knowledge of humanity. We put it in this box. Okay. And then we wrote a little chat bot that you chat into. You got the chat hole, right? And the basic model 4.0, this is 4.0. All right. Perfect. Then along comes the reasoning models. 03, 04 mini, 01, all those, right? That's where the toilet paper comes in. So it fits perfect. It's a perfect metaphor. Okay, so okay, so before the toilet paper, you ask ChatGPT for something, and it goes into the knowledge base, into all of humanity's knowledge, and it gets you an answer and it gives it to you. And what happens with the reasoning models is you ask it a question and it goes into all the knowledge of humanity, and then it just keeps asking itself questions. Like it's just like searching the internet, going back into the humanity, just pulling out lots and lots of questions, and then it gives you an answer. Okay, so this is 03. It's solid. I'm liking this. This is working. I'm so dead. No, but it gets better. Okay. This is a box of tools. Okay. So the new 03, the Big Mac Daddy 03 that they just launched, it can actually write its own tools. So let's say it goes into all of the knowledge of humanity, and it pulls out some data, and it creates a little plan for itself. But then it says, hey, I actually need to analyze some of this data and come up with a trend. But I can't do that by just, talking to it. I actually need a tool that's going to do trend analysis. It can go into its little box of tricks and write a tool that will do that analysis. And so it sort of combines all these things together. Tools, these things, okay? But 03 is really just using Python. It's kind of a single tool. Okay, now, so that's gotten us to where we are today with ChatGPT. Manus and GenSpark and things like it, they're this, but they have like 80 different tools, right? I think GenSpark has 30 or 40. Manus has like 80. So Manus can do things like, instead of going and searching the web, it can actually spin up 10 different web browsers and have them all doing things independently. So Manus and GenSpark have a really good coordinator role that's coordinating all these different tools that it's using and all the different stuff out there. So you give it a goal, it comes up with a plan, and then it figures out, okay, of all the tools I have access to, what am I about to go turn loose? So hope that helps. If you've heard of MCP, which is Model Context Protocol from Anthropic, what that is that allows developers to take applications like, say, Blender or Excel or whatever, your Macintosh operating system, and they can create sort of a series of instructions that allow a large language model to talk to that application. So there's been some examples on Twitter where, they just tell Blender to like make me a 3D model of a little town with lots of buildings in it. And you just watch Blender like making shit, right? Because it's got Model Context Protocol. There's going to be thousands of those things. And what Anthropic just announced last week is that there's now like effectively a search engine for all the MCP servers. So what we're going to have, like in very short order, again, I don't think agents are there right now, but we'll go play with Manus and GenSpark, and I'll show you how they work. But where we're headed is you're going to be able to put a request into the chat hole, and then the thing will start reasoning with itself, and then it'll basically go out and look and say, what are all the different possible applications I could use to help me in pursuit of this goal? And so it might just go out and do a bunch of shit, right? Like maybe you want to start an import-export business, and it's finding, all the laws in the different countries to get the thing from where you want it to where you are. And it's figuring out all the tariffs, and it's building calculators, and it's using websites that specialize that. Like that's the kind of thing where it's headed. So just think your simple request is getting increasingly more complicated for what the systems do with it. Now, what do you do with that power? I don't know. Last night I shared an article that I wrote. If you go to my X channel, at Kyle Shannon, and click on articles, there's an article in there about how to use O3 as a non-STEM person. If you don't have physics and math problems to solve, how do you use a reasoning model? So I wrote an article on that. So that might be something worth looking at. We'll come back to this thing. Let's just go to let's go to GenSpark, because I think GenSpark is like a friendlier, simpler Manus. All right. So GenSpark.ai. And if you're trying to get to Manus, it's MANUS dot, wait for it, IM. Manus.im and GenSpark.ai. Okay. So GenSpark has this thing called a super agent. It can also generate video. It can generate images. It can do slides. Why don't we do slides? Because slides are kind of interesting. Why don't we do find all of the tools that are like Manus.im and GenSpark, and then I'll let it know it's that's it. GenSpark, that's you. Oops. Find all the tools that are like Manus and GenSpark that are agentic and powerful and can use tools and create a presentation that describes what they are, the pros and cons of the main tools, and at least 3 slides of use cases beyond research and math. All right. So you can give these things relatively complicated instructions, and then they just go and do shit. So we're in slides. And I'll just hit return. So we've got our little area over here where this is where our chat is. And then over here on the right, we'll get so it says using tools, search, Manus.im, Agentic AI tools. Using tool, search, using tool, read. So it's got a reader tool, and you can view any one of these. Right now it's searching it again, Claude Agentic AI tools. And then here's a bunch of shit it's finding, right? Pretty slick. Search, thinking. Okay, now I have enough information to create a comprehensive presentation. Using tool, I don't know what tool it is. Oh, presentation. New, 8 slides. So it's got a presentation tool, right? And then if you notice over here, thinking, I'm creating a title slide. I'll use Tailwind CSS for styling. Now it's writing the code, right? So off, off, go do research, read some shit, comprehend some shit, figure out of all the shit you just learned, what 8 slides you need to write. Go think about slide 1. Now code slide 1, and then you'll see here in a second, we'll see slide 1. And then it's going to do this for all 8 slides. So, and like, you know, that's pretty slick. Leading agentic tools, Manus, GenSpark, Claude, and Perplexity. All right. I wish it would have given me one I hadn't heard of, but whatever. I've heard of all those. And I would say, Perplexity, Perplexity's in the neighborhood of one of these. Claude with MCP certainly is. But like it gave us a nice little design there, right? It knew which word to Agentic AI to highlight. Perplexity has agentic tools. Well, kind of. If you've used in Perplexity, have you generated a page in Perplexity? While this is doing this, well, let me jump over to Perplexity and show you something that's in the neighborhood of agentic. And again, everyone right now, fucking everyone is calling everything an agent, right? Because Sam Altman a year ago said, agents are coming, whatever the fuck it was. So now everyone's calling every automation that they create an agent. Think of an agent as doing something on your behalf without you needing to guide it. So what Perplexity does that's in the neighborhood, it's not great, but it's in the neighborhood, is, where is it? Oh shit, they've moved things. Okay, let me just go. I'll go research something. Find me the top agentic tools as of today. So it's searching. So like one of the things that Perplexity does is it searches a bunch of things. It gives you the sources. So this is kind of doing what that does, but it's not really. So what did it come up with? Relevance AI, Copilot Studio, Watson X Orchestrator. Let's see. These all suck. So let's go. No, things that are more like Claude, MCP, Manus.im, and GenSpark. What was it? AI. Add to space. They've gotten rid of something here. Discover home plus spaces. Did they get rid of pages on Perplexity? Export answer, share, rewrite, pro search, copy. Am I losing my mind? This is a masterclass. With a laugh. Thanks, Avi. Oh, my boxes? That was a masterclass. I thought Mr. Smith was an agent. Which model did you use to help script this new analogy? Hey, that was just off. I'm like Harry Mack with the analogies. Where the fuck are pages? Oh, library. Threads? Page. Jesus, they buried the shit out of it. Okay. Up at the top, in Perplexity, let me make this a little bigger. In Perplexity, up at the top, there's this thing called Library. And if you click on Library, it'll take you to Threads, which I guess are searches I've done. And then there's a plus button, which if you click it, you can create a thread or a page. I don't know why they buried this so much. Maybe it's costing them money. So you choose the audience. Do you want beginners or experts? Let's go with beginners. And we'll say, create a page about. Why can I not type in here? Oh, what's your page about? Agentic Tools. I'm so pissed at these companies. They fucking change the interface every fucking week. Like, how are we supposed to use your dumb fucking tool? Agentic tools like Manus, .im, and GenSpark. GenSpark. Find me others and explain what the hell I am supposed to do with them. Okay. Boom. So where this thing gets kind of agentic is it's off doing searches right now. And what it's got is it's got kind of a layout tool built into it. So rather than just doing a search with sources, what it's actually doing now is finding images. It's doing sort of magazine layout. So what it's creating is like a little mini magazine article about AI agents, uses and alternatives, right? And if you scroll down, so similar AI's dynamic learning capabilities, RASA for contextual conversation design. Think of RASA. Wait, where did RASA go? As a Lego set for building smart chatbots, unlike simple chatbots that follows. Okay, so it's finding us all this shit. Cool. Are we done here? There's GenSpark. My experience. So I think with any of these, copy it, link it. They have completely changed this. Continue editing. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Now you have to say continue editing. You used to just be able to edit this stuff. Okay. So see, it picked this image for GenSpark, and it's the media here is not GenSpark. But so we can change out the image. Super Agent Showdown. Best free alternatives. Well, that's a cool thing, GenSpark. And then here I can add media for similar. So if I say add media, that'll go find media. And so it threw in that chart. I don't know what that chart is, but whatever. We'll throw in that chart. And then let's see. This has got bullet points, but let's say we want that to be a table. So I think if I go edit here, yeah, I can just turn that into a table. And then hit that, and now it's going to rewrite whatever I just did as a table. Yeah, here we go. Boom. Now you got a table there. So how this is not agentic is like I'm having to do a lot of this, right? But the fact that it went out and it found 3 or 4 things and it wrote articles and it knew how to do it and it did all that without me, that makes it's got elements of agentic, right? Think of agentic as it's just off doing its thing. Haven't made a page in a while, but I still get them dropped to me. Yeah. Never had a subscription, so I never used Pages. I don't think you need a subscription for it. I don't think I have a subscription anymore. I had the pro account for a while. All right, let's go look at what GenSpark did. Oh, it's still fucking working on our presentation. Let me see. View and export. Play slides. Nice. All right. What are agentic AI tools? Can you see this? Oh, no, you can't, because I went full screen and ChatGPT decided to, or no, Chrome. Oh, no, OS X decided to reorient the windows in some random fucking way. Traditional AI versus agentic AI. Traditional AI assistants respond directly to prompts, are limited to pre-trained knowledge, require explicit instructions, have no ability to use external tools. Agentic AI tools, autonomous decision making. That's probably the biggest one. The toilet paper roll, that's it, sort of planning and thinking about and changing its plan based on what it learns. External tool usage, multi-step planning, self-improvement over time. Yep. Good. I like it. Leading tools, Manus. Okay, so here we go. Autonomous execution, multimodal, tool integration, adaptive learning. Manus, state-of-the-art performance in Gaia benchmark, greater than 60%. GenSpark, agentic agent with dedicated AI agents for search, deep research, and various automated tasks. Multi-agent teams, nice. Deep research, content generation, 80+ tool integrations in GenSpark. Claude, AI assistant from Anthropic with agentic capabilities for planning. If they're not including MCP stuff here, that's a stretch. And Perplexity is a stretch. Frankly, both of their other two, they're stretches for me. Here's pros and cons for both. Use cases, business process automation, content creation and media production, personal digital assistant. So there you have it. That's cool. All right. How do I get out of here? Did it? Okay. Is it done? Yeah, it's done. So anyway, oh god damn that thing. So yeah, here's all the slides it made. And it did all that, these are not, it's not using, what's amazing about this, it's not using a slide program, right? Like there's slide programs out there, like I forget what they're called, whatever, doesn't matter. This is actually writing the code and the CSS to do the design of these slides. Can you say more about personal digital assistant? Sure. Yes, I can read the slide. Hang on. View and export. Your TikTok cam is off. Left. How's that? Better? Hang on. Let me go. Hang on, Cam. Yes, I will read this slide for you. I know I didn't really read it. Okay, personal digital assistant. How agentic tools can enhance daily productivity by autonomously. Well, you know what I'll do? I'll also export. Oh my god! I'll also export this and put it in the salon. But let me just read through it here and see if it's worth exporting. Agentic tools enhance daily productivity by autonomously managing personal tasks, calendar and scheduling, autonomous meeting scheduling across time zones. It's kind of cool. Dynamic priority-based rescheduling, intelligent buffer time management. I don't know what that is. Oh, this is cool. It's also saying which tools would do this well. Manus and GenSpark would do that one. Research and learning, Perplexity and Claude. Travel planning, Manus and GenSpark. Financial management, Manus and Perplexity. Time saved weekly, 15+ hours. Decision quality, plus 42%. Stress reduction, minus 38%. Not if you got to go learn all these fucking tools. Gamma was the other one. That's right. But let me export this. We'll export it as a PDF. Uh-oh, what did I do? Agentic Tools Comparison 2025 desktop. All right, so I am going to the AI Salon. If you don't know what the AI Salon is, it is swell. We had a lovely meeting tonight. We had Talisha White from Loveable.dev, which is one of them, their vibe coding tools. She came in and demoed Loveable for us and was just awesome. It was a really good meeting tonight. I can't get one to work on clearing out my Gmail inbox. Yeah. Like I said, listen, everybody, don't think you're missing the agent bus. You haven't missed the bus. The bus hasn't been assembled yet. Right now, we've got like an agentic unicycle. and it's only got one pedal, so it's really fucking hard to ride. Where do you want me to put this? You want me to put this in the irregulars channel? Can I upload a PDF to this thing? I bet I can't. That's gonna piss me off. Open. There was a problem. There's always a fucking problem. Shut up. Just all of you, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Export. Quartz filter. Reduce file size. Save. Replace. Let's make things smaller. This shouldn't be that big because it's all fucking code, but let's go back here. Let's try this again. Nope. Anybody? Bueller? Anybody know how I can upload a PDF to Mighty Networks? No? I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted, people. Tired Tuesday. I just want a real assistant to handle all of my 111,239 unreads. Yeah, exactly. Save them as JPEGs. Yeah, I know. I just don't want to upload fucking 8 different JPEGs because I'm lazy. Nice artwork. Dude, what the fuck? Are you okay? That's Emilio's wife's handiwork right there. Oh my God. Save it in a Google Drive and paste the link. Okay, thank you. Vicky, once again, serving as my brain. Okay, so here's what I'll do. I'll go to here. I'll go to here. We'll take a screenshot of that bad boy. We'll save that to the desktop. Boom. Then we'll go to Drive, and I'll put it in just my drive loose because I know how to live. I know how to do file management. You know how you do file management? You save everything in the root folder and make sure that it's not dated or has any kind of name that would make sense. And then you got to find it with your shitty naming convention. By the way, I do consulting. You can hire me for file management strategies. I'm reasonable. Share with anyone with the link. All of you can have this. Copy link. And then we're going to go back to, what's it called? AI Salon. And we're going to go get our picture that we took a picture of. Come on. Where is it? Where's my screenshot? Oh, I have a second desktop. Damn it. Screenshot. Listen, all of you people that know how to use computers, I don't want to hear it. I don't care. Is that it? That's it. Hey, Marge. Hey, Marge. Yeah. Hey, listen. I know you're watching the wheel, hun. Yeah. I just figured out myself. Marge is not as patient as she used to be. I think it's her bunions. La da 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 dow. Da 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 dow. Gank. All right. So this is what is this? This is here is the GenSpark.ai Agentic Tool compare is son presentation I made. People are going to read this and be like, what the hell is he talking about? But there you go. We're not going to notify all of the world that we put up a PDF. All right. Got it? You're a complicated man, Kyle. By the way, Loveable one-shot my app using O3 instructions based on my half-assed prompt. So archetype, that's where we're headed. Like this is the thing. Okay, so we're gonna jump now. So Cam, I hope the masterful explanation of large language models and tools and toilet paper, I hope that cleared things up. But I think what Archetype just said right there is absolutely right. And so we read this on the salon tonight. So I know some of you have probably heard this, but I think this is really important, and I'm probably going to talk about this for a while. So this is from Mika Kaufman. He's the CEO of Fiverr. And if you don't know what Fiverr is, it's like a freelance marketplace, right? I'm pretty sure it was Fiverr. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Fiverr that just added AI tools for freelancers to be able to do shit faster, right? So they can actually charge $5 and make money. No one charges $5 on Fiverr anymore, but whatever. It's like Dollar General stores. Nothing's a dollar in a Dollar General store anymore. So Manus did it too, but it's uglier. Yeah, no, Loveable's really good design-wise. So anyway, so the CEO of Fiverr sent this email to his staff, and then he posted it to X saying, hey, this is probably going to come out anyway, so you might as well hear it from me. I've always believed in radical candor and despise those who sugarcoat reality to avoid stating the unpleasant truth. The very basis for radical candor is care. You care enough about your friends and colleagues to tell them the truth because you want them to be able to understand it, grow, and succeed. So here's the unpleasant truth. AI is coming for your jobs. Heck, it's coming for my job too. This is a wake-up call. It does not matter if you're a programmer, designer, product manager, data scientist, lawyer, customer support rep, salesperson, or finance person. AI is coming for you. You must understand that what was once considered easy tasks will no longer exist. What was once considered hard tasks will be the new easy. And what was once considered impossible tasks will be the new hard. If you do not become an exceptional talent at what you do, a master, you will need to face, you will face the need for a career change in a matter of months. Right? This is not a 5-year thing. This is like before the end of the year, you got to get your shit together and fucking level up. Right? He's saying this to his staff. If you do not become an exceptional talent at what you do, a master, you will face the need for a career change within a matter of months. I'm not trying to scare you. I'm not talking about your job at Fiverr. I'm talking about your ability to stay in your profession in the industry. He's like, I don't give a shit if you work here or there. If you don't do this, you're not going to make it anywhere. Are we all doomed? Not all of us. But those who will not wake up and understand the new reality fast are unfortunately doomed. What can we do? First of all, take a moment and let it sink in. Drink a glass of water, scream hard in front of the mirror if it helps you. Now relax. It's a well-written letter. Panic hasn't solved problems for anyone. Let's talk about what would help you become an exceptional talent in your field. The fact that you're here tonight, it is fucking 9:40 in Denver. So if you're on the East Coast, it's fucking 11:40, right? Even on the West Coast, it's almost 9 o'clock at night. There are 52 people in the TikTok, 48 people on YouTube and X and LinkedIn. I'm hopeful for you. You're here. I'm here. Like, why am I here? Because this has been coming. But, you know, we now got someone articulating it quite well. Okay, so he says, let's talk about what would help you become an exceptional talent in your field. 1, study, research, and master the latest AI solutions in your field, right? Listen to people that use boxes and toilet paper to explain how AI works. Okay, this one is definitely this channel. Try multiple solutions and figure out what gives you superpowers, right? What am I doing in here night after night? Just dicking around with stuff, trying different things. You know, we did it tonight. We played with GenSpark, and then we went to Perplexity, and Perplexity's been kind of downgraded and is weird now. GenSpark kicked ass. Okay, so we know that. Archetypal Architect said that Loveable did better than Manus did because it was prettier. Okay, good. So he's understanding, you know, where the superpowers are. By superpowers, I mean the ability to generate more outcomes per unit of time with better quality per delivery. Listen to this. Superpowers. The ability to generate more outcomes per unit of time with better quality. So if you're used to charging a week's worth of your time to deliver research, you now have to do that in a day or 2 days. And it has to be better than what you did when you took a week, right? That's superpower. There used to be this old adage in advertising, good, fast, and cheap. You can have any 2 of the 3, right? You can have it good and fast, but it ain't going to be cheap. You can have it fast and cheap, but it ain't going to be good, right? Not anymore. Not with AI. Good, fast, and cheap is now the expectation, or will be. Programmers, code, customer support tickets. You know, he's giving examples here. Then he says, and again, that's what this room is for number 2. Find the most knowledgeable people on our team who can help you become more familiar with the latest and greatest in AI. This isn't just about me teaching what I know. This is about all of you in here as you're commenting to one another, as I'm talking about stuff and you're going, oh, I did that over here. I did that over here. The power of that knowledge sharing is fucking insane. Basically, what he's saying is learn everything you can on your own and then get your ass in community. Connect with other people that are curious about this shit and hungry about this shit. Time is the most valuable asset we have. If you're working like it's 2024, you're doing it wrong. You are expected and needed to do more, faster, and more efficiently now. Become a prompt engineer. Google is dead. LLM and Gen AI are the new basics, right? It's not a big deal that you can use ChatGPT. That's now expected. And if you're not using them as experts, your value will decrease before you know what hit you. 5, get involved in making the organization more efficient using AI tools and technologies. It does not make sense to hire more people before we learn how to do more with what we have. It does not make sense to hire more people until we understand how to do more with what we have. He didn't quite say there's a hiring freeze, but it doesn't sound like he's going to be hiring. Understand the company strategy well and contribute to helping it achieve goals. Don't wait to be invited to a meeting where we ask you to participate, each participant for ideas. There will be no such meeting. Instead, pitch your ideas proactively. Stop waiting for the world or the place of work to hand you opportunities and to learn and grow. Create those opportunities yourself. I vow to help anyone who wants to help themselves, right? So it's a bit like, go suck it up, Buttercup, but suck it up, Buttercup, right? That's where we are. If you don't like what I wrote, if you think I'm full of shit or just an asshole who's trying to scare you, be my guest and disregard this message. I love all of you and wish you nothing but good things. But I honestly don't think that a promising professional future awaits you if you disregard reality. So, and then he wraps it up. Brandon made a good point. There were two other CEO letters that preceded this one. I have a feeling we're about to see a rash of these. This was the one that was the most directly worded, where it was just like, fucking, you're going to have to fucking deal. So anyway, Google is not dead. Lol, they are rising from the dead. Well, I would agree with that. I think Google's AI is good, but I saw a thing today. It was some SEO dude, and he said SEO is dying, right? He said they were having traffic go from like 10,000 somethings a day to 3,000, like 2/3 drop off. So because people are not using Google as much, they're using ChatGPT, so that search traffic is diminishing. Now, might there be LLM optimization? Yeah. So yeah, there. How do you show up in a ChatGPT search when someone's asking about equine toothbrush or toothpaste? I don't know. Someone's gonna have to figure that shit out too. So anyone that says Google is dead is being a bit hyperbolic, but SEO's toast. I could see Google's agent space making some waves. They showed they're very serious with 2.5. Yeah, it looks like a new version of 2.5 just came out that's supposed to be really good at coding. Google's problem is not their technology. Google's problem is they fired their fucking marketing layer. They fired all the managers. They fired all the non-engineers. They're like, this is just about technology. And so now they've got a horrific product strategy. Well, they don't have one. They're literally just launching features into one of about a dozen URLs. No one can find them. Like, the only ones worse than Google right now are Microsoft. And the only ones worse than Microsoft are Apple, because they haven't done fucking anything. Oh my God. It's crazy. It's crazy. Absolutely bonkers. Agent space is going to be huge, and agent to agent is going to be huge. Yeah, don't worry that you're not caught up on agents. Probably, I'm going to guess sometime after GPT-5. So I'm going to guess GPT-5 comes out in June or maybe July. And then I'm thinking probably August, September, October is when we start seeing real autonomous agent systems show up, right? Because MCP came out, what, 2 months ago. So developers are developing all their servers, and the infrastructure is now catching up. And then, OpenAI is going to have their version of it. They're probably going to support MCP. They're going to have their own agentic framework. Like, all of this stuff is coming. Here's what to pay attention to, because this doesn't really exist right now. Start paying attention for companies like OpenAI or Anthropic or any of these talking about the coordination layer, right? Where they're going to have specialized LLMs that their only job is to take they're going to act like project managers, right? There's going to be a project manager AI that you talk to, and it's going to go manage all these different activities. I think we'll see some of the frontier companies starting to talk about that layer, and GPT-5 could have that conversation in it, but that's what to pay attention to. When that starts showing up, then agents are probably on their way. News brief: Google Miner finds an app nobody knew existed. Exactly. Story at 10. Yeah, exactly. Why is Apple so unambitious with AI? I don't fucking know. Well, I do know. I do know. Steve Jobs, on his way out, he had two options. And he chose Tim Cook. He chose a CFO. The reason you choose a CFO is because you don't want your company to go out of business. The reason you would choose another innovator is you want the company to keep innovating. He chose the CFO, right? He chose Tim Cook. So naturally, as the innovation pipeline that was in Steve Jobs' head dries up, if the priority of the company is sell more shit and keep the margins, there's not a commitment to innovation. I don't fucking know. I don't get it. It's like one of the saddest things in technology history. Now, it's possible that Apple's never been a leader. They always sort of sit back, watch everyone sort of fuck around, and then they're like, oh, you want to see how to really do it? Here you go. They've had that opportunity now for a year and a half, and it's just their AI shit sucks. It's like unusable. It's depressing. It's depressingly bad. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on over there. Oh, does anyone else fall for the April Fools saying Apple acquired Sesame? No, I didn't see that. Apple's historically been the perfecter. Yeah, but like normally you've got some sense that they're perfecting something, right? That they've got some capability. They're like, yeah, we're not going to talk about that, but something's cooking. Now I just get the sense they're just I don't even think they're in fucking panic mode. It's bizarre. It's bizarre. I think they fired someone from something AI, and they collapsed the goggle team, the fucking VR goggle team, and put them on. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Can't talk about it. Makes me sad. Like I'm a diehard Apple fanboy, and I just about 4 or 5 years ago, their product quality just fucking went off a cliff. Maybe even longer than that, 7, 8 years ago. And now they're missing the AI boat. They've got more fucking cash. They could be buying up all these companies that are doing good work. They're not fucking doing a thing. They're not doing a thing. I feel like Apple's given up. I feel like that's the thing that makes it depressing. It's like, where's the fucking panic? Where's the urgency? They're like, oh, you can make emojis of yourself now at the Eiffel Tower. Really? That's what we're going with? Fucking fancy memojis? Maybe Apple knows that the aliens are going to land soon, so there's no point. Yeah, I like that would be that. You know what, Shane? At least that would be a fucking explanation. I honest to God, I don't get it. I don't get it. They should bin Vision Pro and compete with Neuralink. They should do fucking something. Do their car. Compete with Tesla. Do something. I just, it just makes me sad. And it's, listen, I have experienced like a teeny tiny micro version of this when I started agency.com in the 90s. You know, we started as a small, scrappy digital agency, and then we grew really fast, and we grew through acquisition. And I ended up leaving the company because it had become the company we used to make fun of, right? The company I founded ended up being one of those companies that couldn't make decisions. It was always political. People were fucking doing shenanigans. Who does? Who says that? M. Baobab says, "Hi, Dad." Hello. I don't know what that means. Vision Pro had such promise and it just disappeared. I don't think they're going to kill Vision Pro. I think there's got to be a version 2 and then probably a version 3. Version 3 will be in a form factor that most people can use and can afford. I mean, this is how they've always done it. So I don't think Vision Pro goes away. But it wasn't the runaway hit they thought it would be. Like, it's got some seriously impressive technology in it. But what the fuck with the AI? Anyway. All right, people. My voice is getting crispy. It's been a long one. I'm curious to see what they say about AI at Worldwide Developer Conference. I'm assuming they realize how far behind they are. Why are you lying? Lighining? I don't know what that means. What am I lying about? Lighting? What am I lighting? Apple deals with teachers. Teachers hate AI. Maybe that's why they don't push it. Teachers hating AI. Okay, let's run this logic train, shall we? Teachers, their job is to impart knowledge and teach kids how to learn. And along comes the most profound knowledge access tool in the history of humanity. And schools are saying kids are going to use it to cheat. Let's not let them use it. Fucking really? Really? That like the only thing less excusable than Apple not innovating on AI is the education sector fucking missing this boat. It is shocking to me. It's fucking shocking. I mean, education's been broken for fucking decades because we're still teaching based on the fucking curriculum from the Industrial Revolution. Right? We haven't even updated to like the internet age, much less we now have knowledge on demand at our fingertips. Students are going to enter a world that does not resemble the world we have right now. It's not even going to resemble it. And we're ignoring AI. It's fucking shocking. It's shockingly destructive. Apparently, Claude had a massive context window in preferences. Oh, has a massive context window in preferences. Let's go look at that. I don't know what massive is. They've always had like 200,000 tokens. Is it bigger than that? Claude.ai. Oops. .ao. Preferences. Settings. Let's see. Artifacts on. Feature preview on. Appearance wouldn't be there. Account. Claude code. I don't see it. View all plans, language settings. I don't see it. They're going to find out real quick that the kids can dance circles around them at home. Yeah. Well, but the thing that's fucked up is you've got like here's the result. Here's what what I'm seeing is you've got Gen Xers kicking ass at AI. You've got millennials like, yeah, whatever, dad. Millennials are just kind of like pissed off that they're not working, right? Then you've got Gen Z who have been told that AI is bad, and so they're afraid of it. And then I think whatever the Gen Next or whatever the fuck next one is below Z, I think they're going to be fine, because I think kids in grade school right now, like the education system's going to fucking work something out before they get to high school. I think they're going to be fine. But I think this Gen Z where they're like afraid of it, combined with like, who they look up to, the millennials, and who their parents are. I don't know, man. It just doesn't seem good. It just seems like there's a big fucking black hole around those two categories of people. Alpha, then beta. Yeah, beta is going to be absolutely fine, right? Beta are going to they're going to grow up native with AI. Like Brandon's kid, he's 4, and he says, "Daddy, I want to listen to the song I wrote that he wrote in Suno." And Adnan's daughter, who's 7, that co-wrote a book with her dad, based on the adult version of the book that her dad wrote with Brian Moynihan. Those kids are going to be fine. The cusp kids that are probably junior high right now, yeah, they'll be okay, but touchy. The high school kids, people going into college right now, I think they're fucked. I think they're fucked. Because I also, like, if you're graduating college in the next 4 years, where's the entry level? Like, where are the entry level jobs? What are entry level jobs? Shit, low level tactical execution work, right? Oh, he's new. Just give him, tell him to do those TPS reports, right? Tell him to write copy and paste this shit into the deck for the CEO. Those jobs are gone. Where do those kids go? Especially if they've been told, don't fucking use AI. It's evil. It's the world's greatest plagiarism machine. You're cheaters. You fucking losers. Learn our book stuff. I don't know. They got to get self-motivated. They should read the Fiverr CEO's letter. Anyway, beta are going to be cyborgs. I agree with that. Kim Katkin, I think there will be so many new fields of research, zoolinguistics, learning, interspecies. Yeah, listen, again, clean the windows. Exactly. Gen X will be totally rad. Exactly. Fuck them, man. Like, listen, we have all of our lives, we just want to fuck shit up, right? Like, AI is the ultimate fuck shit up tool. It is. All right, Mika book. Yeah, exactly. Did you see that the number of translator roles has increased since ChatGPT is released? That's fascinating. There are going to be jobs we simply can't imagine right now. And, I can promise you who gets those jobs are going to be the people that get radical about learning AI, get like radically curious, radically adventurous, just fucking go in, start a fucking TikTok channel. It's all about asking questions. It's absolutely about asking questions. Someone asked me the other day, their kids in college, I think might be studying computer science. And they're like, what else should they study? I'm like, instead of studying, they should be learning AI. And I said, quite frankly, they should probably get a minor in philosophy. And I firmly believe that. Philosophy, psychology, drama, something about language, right? Language, sociology, understanding the human condition. Because those people that understand people are going to be the ones that kick ass at AI. Sprinkle in a little technical skills with that. They're going to be amazing. All right. I'm amazed how heavily represented Gen X is around this. Gen X. So a couple of things. Gen X, we got to experience the World Wide Web. Like we were there before the World Wide Web, and we got to sort of live through it changing the world. So we've got a visceral understanding of what AI is about to do. Like we have no sense of what it is because it's just so much bigger than the World Wide Web was and so much faster. But I think that's why you're seeing Gen X do well in this, because it's like, oh shit, this is a party. Let me jump on this bandwagon. Let me tell my boss to go screw himself and go reinvent me a career. Oh, man. My degrees in technical and creative writing are now serving me very well. Yes, Joker. I'll get my folding chair and popcorn for that. Oh, man. Round 2, fight. We are the Mad Max generation. All right, my voice is gone. I'm out of here, people. Happy Tuesday night. Hope you had fun. I'm really digging my new metaphor: the box, the toilet paper, and the the tools. It's working for me. Did I mention the? Oh no. So starting June 1st. So we've got the AI Salon. So if you go to the AI Salon website, which is the salon.ai, and click join our community. We've been around for 2.5 years. We're coming up on 2.5 years. Tonight we announced we're launching what we're calling AI Salon Mastermind, which is a subscription-based area in the salon for people who really want to go dig deeper with AI, build tighter relationships, things like that. And we're going to have like a ridiculously cheap price for all of 2025, starting June 1st, which is $19.95 a month. And then in 2026, it'll probably go up to 50 or 60 or 70 bucks. I don't know what it'll be. And you come in as a founding mastermind, and you get that price for life if you come in 2025. So if you go to the AI Salon website, under the community corner section, there's an FAQ about the AI Salon Mastermind. You can go learn about what we're up to there. So do that. And then tomorrow, there's 2 things to pay attention to. One is at 4 p.m. Mountain Time, the AI Readiness Project podcast with myself and Ann Murphy happens. We have an amazing artist on tomorrow who you're going to fucking love. So come to that. If you go to aireadinessproject.com, you can see past episodes, and there's information about where you can watch it there. And then tomorrow at 5:30 Mountain is at 5:30 Mountain. Is that correct, Brandon? Hold, please. Yes. Okay. 5:30 Mountain is the AI Salon Life Hacks Club. And if you haven't been to one of those, they're a blast. It's just like how to use AI to do cool shit in your life. Halima is going to be fabulous. Did you see the artwork that she made, Anne? She made this really cool piece of artwork she put on LinkedIn that featured you and I and her with a cool, groovy background. It's really cool. So Ann Murphy's in the house. Ann Murphy, rock star. Hey, Ann, I have a very serious question for you. How many pairs of sunglasses do you own? It's got to be over 100. Am I wrong? Every video you're in, I'm like, Well, there's a banger set of glasses. And then the next one. And then the next one. She's laughing. She's got hats going. She's got the hair going. And just always some hip glasses. I lose them all. Oh, it's an ADD thing. That's the best. Okay, cool. All right, everybody. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. So tomorrow night's Wednesday. I don't think I have anything. Let me just look at my schedule quick. Do I have it up here? No. Should be 8:00 tomorrow, Wednesday. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's right. And I think that's it. Hope you had fun. Wear your party hats. Oh yeah. I have a I achieve another decade tomorrow. I don't like it. Later.